Hey guys! Okay, today I'm actually filming really late because I just couldn't get the energy up to get going, I guess. There's been a lot of reviews on this palette the past few days, and I wanted to go ahead and give my thoughts on it. I haven't tried it yet, but I did watch a lot of other reviews just to see what all they had troubles with so that I could figure out how to make this palette work the best, because I didn't want to have another issue like I did with the Baroque palette. But this is another palette by Colourpop, but it's in collaboration with Beauty Kristi, and it is the At Forest Sight palette. I'm pretty excited. The packaging is really pretty, and I think it was Nady from Pop Lux talk about it, and Robert Welsh. And I can't remember which one it was, but they thought it looked like Winnie the Pooh. And then after I looked at it, I was like, it kind of does. But let's go ahead and take her out of the packaging here. And of course, the actual outside of the palette looks like the carton it comes in. And then we'll open her up and take the little plastic sheet out. And this is what the palette actually looks like. And of course, I kind of gravitate towards the more bright colors, but I think what I'm going to end up doing is using like the yellow and greenish colors over here. I think that's what I'm going to do, and then like use one of the shimmery looking shades. I hope that's shimmer. If that's glitter, then... Trixie, what did you just do? Anyway, if that's actually glitter, then I'm probably going to have a little bit of an issue, because I have chronic dry eyes, which we're trying to figure out how to fix the issue, but I can't do like pressed glitters. I can do like a shimmer that has a little bit of glitter in it, as long as I have like an eyeshadow base down and it kind of keeps it stuck to my eye. But glitters I don't like to actually put anywhere near my eye for obvious reasons, because I can't get it out if it falls into my eye. And we're gonna do the video a little different today. I'm just gonna do one eye on camera and then do the other eye and the rest of my face makeup off camera. Just to kind of cut down on the timing of the videos, because my videos tend to be pretty long. And I think that if they're a little shorter, then it'll be easier for people to watch if they don't have a lot of time. So we're going to go ahead and... Trixie's going to knock over the camera stand because she's playing with her ball, and somehow she decided right here was the perfect place for it. Okay, we're going to start off with this yellow shade, Chanterelle, I guess is what it's called. And I'm going to go in with pretty fluffy brush, like not too fluffy. Well, I guess it's going to be pretty fluffy. I'm going to go in with a brush kind of like this. Probably going to regret that, but I regret a lot of things, so here we go. That's actually really nice. Really hope this is a palette that kind of redeems Colourpop for me, because I've been pretty irritated with them here lately. That's really nice. It's blending gorgeously. Okay. The next shade I'm going to go in with is this, kind kind of, I guess, almost like an army green, but it's the shade Fiddlehead. And I think I'm going to go in with, on my pencil brush here, this kind of brush. And I'm just going to go right in the crease with it. I'm going to go pretty much directly into the eye socket. Okay, here, which one do I want to use to blend now? And then we're going to blend that out into that yellow shade some. We want to kind of keep that yellow, but we want it to kind of transition smoothly. Get rid of any harsh lines. I'm going to go in with a different brush and go into that same shade. Kind of bring it down just a little bit lower here. And a little higher, I guess. But we don't want to completely get rid of that yellow. That is nice. You can probably hear Trixie in the background, of course, because it wouldn't be one of my videos without her in it, would it? That is blending out gorgeously. Okay, and I think we're going to go in next with this Emerald Emerald City shade, which it's like, reminds me of the Wizard of Oz, and I don't know if she meant for it to be like that, but that's what comes to my mind. We're going to go in with this brush here. And we're just going to use it to kind of, I don't know if it'll necessarily darken up this corner, but it's going to be Trixie Ann. Like, I know you're chasing the reflection of the light from this mirror, but I'm going to need you to not do that. Okay? And we'll take this blending brush and kind of blend it out some. Once again, it's blending gorgeously. Trying to decide if I want to do that on the inside corner or not. No, we'll just leave it like that. Okay. And then I seen where Nady from Pop Lux was talking about how he felt like the shimmers needed something sticky to adhere to. So I'm going to go ahead and try to do a cut crease. And see if we can't make, because I think he was a little disappointed in the shimmers himself, so. Okay, we'll let that dry for a second. And the shade I'm probably going to end up going in with is probably this evergreen shade. I think that'll look really good. And I may use the West Coast for the inner corner. I just stuck my finger in the Emerald City shade again. I must really like that shade. Okay, let's go ahead and it does seem to be a pretty chalky formula, so I can kind of see it's probably going to have quite a bit of fallout. That's gorgeous. I really like that. Okay, and I'm going to take like I want to say a smaller brush, but it's not really smaller. And I'm going to go in with that Fiddlehead shade and kind of blend out the edge between Evergreen and Emerald City. So there's not like a huge harsh line there. There we go. That's actually really pretty. I like that. Okay, and I'm going to do the other eye off camera along with my face makeup, like my blush and my foundation and all that. And then I'll come back and I'll do the lower lash, and then we'll finish off the look and that'll be it. So I'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and I'm going to go ahead. I've done the rest of my face makeup. I'm going to go ahead and do the lower lash line and the inner corner. Somehow got a hair in my mouth. It's probably a cat hair. Okay, I'm going to go in with, I'm probably not going to use the Emerald City shade on my lower lash line this time. I think I'm just going to go in with Fiddlehead, and I'm going to use like this little shader brush. I know there's a hair somewhere. Oh, can't get it, so it's just going to drive me crazy. Okay, and I'm just going to go right in the lash line. And I didn't get the eyeliners from this collection. I have a few eyeliners, and I do use them sometimes in my actual lash line, and I'll put eyeshadow over them because it kind of makes the eyeshadow pop a little more, depending on what color you use. But a lot of people like to put eyeliner in their waterline, and with me having dry eyes, I can't do that. It'll very likely lead to infection, which I get a lot of eye infections anyway. But I don't want to make it worse. So if you're somebody who also has chronic dry eye, I definitely recommend refraining from using eyeliner in your waterline. That is a big dry eye no-no. So the farthest I'll go is my lash line. And sometimes I accidentally get eyeshadow in my waterline, and it feels like somebody threw a whole bunch of sand in my eye, and it is impossible for me to get it out. The only shades that I've had like any kind of fallout on my face was actually the evergreen shade, which was the shimmer shade, and it kind of just dusted right off. It's a little glittery still, but not anything that anybody would notice unless they're right up in my face, and this is not the time to be right up in somebody's face. So I'm gonna have to not recommend that. And then I'm going to go in with, I think, that yellow shade that I used, Chanterelle. And kind of smoke that out some. I think I like this palette so much more than the Baroque palette. Like, I think my faith may be restored in you, Colourpop. I don't know if it was you or Raw Beauty Kristi who did it, but kind of try to connect it here a little bit. Somebody restored my faith in Colourpop. I don't guess at this point it matters who, but we're back. We're there. Which I haven't used the other colors yet, but the colors that I have used, I like so far. So there's that. Trixie, what are you doing? Okay, and I think I'm going to take West Coast, and we might get quite a bit of fallout here, because I think this might have been the shade that Nady got a little irritated. What are you eating? What do you have? we're going to go in the inner corner here. Yeah, that had some fallout. And just like right up here in this little area. I'm definitely going to recommend, if you use the shimmers, that you do, which I did most of my eye first. I didn't do all of it first, but I am going to recommend you do your eye makeup before your face makeup. Just to kind of, just so you don't have to worry about the fallout. Oh, goodness me. Looks pretty good. Try to get like a fluffy kind of brush here and see if that shimmer kind of dusts away, or if it kind of goes into the. Okay, it pretty much just dusted away. There's still some down there, but it's not awful. Okay. Okay, we're back, and we're going to go ahead and try, well, let me go ahead and cover up my shadow palette here. The gloss from this collection, and I got, I think, just like a regular lip tint. I don't know what shade I got. Well, anyway, it's the Just a Tint lip crayon in the shade Gimme S'more. I might be able to do that. Let's see. That's a smell, but I'm not sure what that smell is, to be exact. Probably shouldn't be trying to talk while I'm doing this. God, what is that smell? I like that show. Whoops. Trixie, no, that's not a toy. Okay. Got my eyeshadow brush back after accidentally flung it across the room, and Trixie thought it was a toy, so let's try this lip gloss. That smell. What is that? It is not a good smell, and I don't know what that is. I got the lip gloss from this collection. It's the Luxe Gloss, of course, in the shade Glacier. And this is the shade here. And I've actually not tried their glosses. I've tried their it's got a smell too, but it's not a bad smell. I've tried their lip oil. So let's see if this takes away any of the lip tint that I just put on. And it did. It took off quite a bit of it, actually. But I'm going to just wipe it off so I don't get that color in there, because I'm paranoid about stuff like that. I don't like seeing color in my clear stuff. It feels really nice. A little sticky, but the only reason you can tell it's sticky on my lips is because I've got really dry lips anyway. And it does seem to be clinging to all that dead skin that I have. That's the only problem I really have with it, but if I do a lip scrub here in a little while, it shouldn't be an issue, I don't think. But I think I have enough here to, I guess, give kind of a review on it. I really enjoyed the few shades that I used. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I used 5 shades out of it, so I guess that's pretty good. Almost half of it. And I would say that the other shades are just as good. I'm a little afraid of that Let It Rain shade. Got a black color there. Just because of the issues that I had with the Baroque palette and all the dark colors it had. Trixie, do you mind? But overall, like the fallout, the only fallout that I really seen like on my skin was from the shimmer shades, and it pretty much brushed right off. The lip gloss, it seems to be really comfortable. And once I do a lip scrub or whatever, I shouldn't have an issue with the stickiness and kind of adhering to the dry skin on my lips. This wasn't part of the collection, but it seems like a comfortable formula. I'm a little put off by the smell that's from this. I don't know what that is, but it's familiar, and it's not a good familiar. But overall, I think this is a really good collection. I'm kind of excited to try any kind of other stuff that they come out with right now. It kind of put me in a little better mood than the Baroque palette did. But once they restock this, I'm pretty sure everything's out of stock now, but once they restock it, I would definitely recommend, like, this would probably be even a good beginner palette. I'd definitely recommend going on there and ordering the palette and just kind of playing with it. I guess, what is today? Today's Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving, so I hope everybody has a happy Thanksgiving. Be safe. For the love of all that is holy, wear a mask. Keep your distance. Keep your gatherings to like a small group of just close relatives or friends. Like, there's no need to go out there and just act like there's nothing going on, because there is something going on. There's a pandemic, and you've got to think about other people, not just yourself. But that's my TED Talk for today. I will see y'all next time. I don't know when my next video will be. I do work this weekend, so there definitely won't be a video this weekend. There may be one Monday or Tuesday. I can't make any promises. But I will see y'all then, and I hope y'all have a happy Thanksgiving. Bye.